Okay. So in your first album, you had Hove on there. Like, I mean, that was a big look for like, you know, a new artist. I mean, like, how did that happen?
Basically, when I first signed my deal with Missy, Hove wanted to sign me. Like, he was like, I read for him at a show or something, and he was like, "Oh, that's crazy. What you gonna do?" And my first instinct was what I should have did. I should have went with Hove. That's, you know, that's just something, you know, a regret of mine that I have. But he always was like, all right, I fuck. And it's not too many girls you could say he got on shit that wasn't really down with him, like Foxy or Kim or nobody like knew. Yeah. So he did it on the strength, like, you know, him and Tim cool. So you know, it was probably favor for favor on some real shit. But it was also, you're not gonna get on that whack either. Yeah. So that's how that happened.
Definitely, that was a hot track.
Yeah. Thanks.
So you've had like, you know, one of the best producers like ever, Timbaland. Like, are there any like local producers that, or you know?
I mean, I'm just right now. I'm willing to. I want to fuck with people. Like, I want to pick beats how I pick men or how you pick shoes. Like, I just want to be real selective, and I want to be able to feel it and be able to say, all right, I love this. Not just, all right, I don't care about the name. Okay. I never did. Like, people got that confused because I was with Tim. It never really mattered to me. If I liked it and I loved it, and that's what it is now. Like, I'm more mature as an artist. So if I love it and I rock with it, you could be in the basement. Like, look where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm here sometimes, or I might be over New York and some major shit. It's just people who fuck with me and I fuck with, and they do good music, and they, you know, we vibing, and that's what it's about. It's about the vibe. Like, I'm trying to make something that means something because I've been there and did that, and I know that I don't want to have no regrets the second time. So, okay, that's what's up. I'm on.
All right. So, I mean, word on the street right now is that you are, you know, down with Just Blaze and Fort Knox Records. Is that true?
No, not that not what I know of. Like, a couple of people been telling me that, and that's a good rumor to have, because, you know, Just Blaze said shit, but Just Blaze holler at me. Okay.
So back to like when you first got your first mixtape. I mean, when you got your first car, like, did you make like a mixtape, like certain songs on it, like yo, I'm gonna ride to this joint, like?
I mean, see, I didn't like make a mixtape, but I would just have my stuff and I listen to it in my little day room, and I would ride around the hood like, listen to this, listen to this. So it wasn't like I didn't say, all right, this is my mixtape. Yeah. It just was, you know, I mean, that's what every artist does. As soon as you come from the studio, can I get a CD? And you pop it in and bang it.
Okay. So, like, when it comes to like your mixtapes and like when you were like coming up, like, do you remember like the first like verse that you had on like anybody's like mixtapes?
Anybody's mixtape. I know I was on that Clue mixtape, and I really don't remember the verse. Yeah. But that was like the first major mixtape I was on. And that was my second mixtape period. So I went from, you know, just the Black Friday mixtape to being on Clue mixtape. Okay. Which was big. Yeah. And at the time I didn't think it was big, but you know, but I remember being on that mixtape. And I remember that shit.
Okay. Yeah. I think the first time I heard you may be on like a Funkmaster Flex Big Truck series or something, one of them joints. Like, that was crazy too.
Yeah, I think that might have been like the third one. Yeah. Yeah, so it was like I went from like a local mixtape to Clue and Funkmaster Flex and stuff like that. Yeah. But I really never do a whole lot of mixtapes. And I think that's where I was stagnated at, because I didn't start from the bottom all the way up. Like, I did a couple of little joints, but I didn't do like 3 or 4 mixtapes, which is different now. You could do the mixtapes now and you get your buzz off there. Before it was just like, all right, well, I'm checking for her.
Yeah, I mean, we saw you on Funky Fresh. You're like, oh, that joint high.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what do you got planned for 2009?
2009, like, I'm just trying to, like, now, like I said, it's about survival and it's about the love. So I'm trying to get back to the basics. And people got it confused, like, this not no game. It's not a, like, just rapping and doing mixtapes, that's cool, but once you get in the industry, it's a whole nother monster. So you gotta be ready for that. And I think that I'm ready and I'm prepared for that. And I'm trying to do everything I could possibly do. Like, I'm trying to write R&B songs because that's a love that I have too. So I'm trying to do I just love music.
Okay.
So I'm just, I'm trying to bring my album out and do that at the same time, and just go far with my career and my life.
Okay. So are there any tips like you got for any like upcoming artists that like what they should be doing to prepare themselves for what's gonna happen when they do reach the industry?
I just think that I think that you should stand up for what you believe in, like regardless. Like it might take you it might take you a long time to get where you need to go, but once you get there, and that's just something from experience. Once I get to where I need to be at, for real, to me, like, alright, I had an album out and I did stuff that people know about and all that, but standing up for what you believe in and being who you are, and doing the music that you want to do and being a person who you want to be. Once you get to where you want to be at, it's so much greater than just saying, all right, well, I did all this sneaky snob conniving shit, and I did shit that I regret, or I was somebody I didn't want to be portrayed as. But once you just stand up for what you believe in, like if you don't fuck with a beat, say you don't fuck with a beat, and however that producer take it, that's how you take it. Or if you don't want that video to be out, say you don't want that. And I mean, it's fucked up because like the labels and all that kind of stuff would be like, all right, well, it's over for you. Or you might have an argument, or you'd be like, release me. But I just think it get greater later. So I just feel like, just be true to yourself and be true to the art, because that's what it's about. Okay.
So, like, you just spoke on some things, like, so do you feel like the politics keep artists, like...
Of course, and that's what I'm saying, like, it's a whole lot of, like, when I say it's another monster, it's a whole different thing. When I first started, I just was coming from here, school on the sub, couldn't stop writing, and I'm like, oh, I just got all these bars. But once you go up to New York, and you see, they talking about billboards and sound scans and this, that, and the third, and image-wise, and da-da-da-da-da, and talk to this person, don't talk to this person, and we fuck with this person, and you like, what the fuck? What happened to my bars? Like, what happened to my music? What happened to what I love? And I mean, that's a part of it, so you gotta be prepared for that when it comes, and don't be like, oh shit, I don't know what to do. You just gotta, be prepared and do your research, and, like I said, stand up for what you believe in.
Okay. So, the mixtape game right now is a whole lot different from the way it was in the 90s. Like, so, like, is there any event that you like remember or think that like really changed or what's going on right now?
Changed what's going on right now?
Yeah, as far as the mixtapes are concerned.
I don't think nothing changed it, but I don't understand.
I don't know. I mean, maybe like when I was thinking of the question, maybe like stuff like Lil Wayne, how he just did the mixtapes, or even the situation with DJ Drama.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh,
those kind of things.
And the funny thing about it is that once that was going on, I had just finished my $1 Million Baby mixtape. I was over there with Drama and Cannon and I was like, all right, somebody join on Mick one, MySpace, da-da-da. They was like, that happened, they got locked up. I was like, I don't fuck with the police. You go ahead and take that off their internet and get that shit off for free. Yeah. And I think that's how I felt behind the radars. And my mixtape was the truth, but it didn't get all the exposure because of that happened. And then so I was bitching on some real shit. I was like, oh, I ain't fucking with that. Yeah. And so I think that did change it. And then like now you gotta look at people like Lil Wayne and Kanye and go, these motherfuckers is going hard. And if you're not going hard, you might as well just go ahead and pack it up. Definitely. Because it's different. Like, you can't be lazy no more. Or you can't just think that because you got a name, people gonna know you. You gotta be seen and heard. And that's what it is. And I haven't been seen and heard in a long time. And I'm fully prepared to take action and take what's going on with me. Because, I mean, like, I can't live my life saying, all right, well, woulda, shoulda, coulda.
Yeah.
I gotta go for it, or everybody's not a fan. Everybody don't fuck with me. Some people do, and the people that do, that's who I got rock with. And that's it.
Okay.